that I want to talk to you about first. This is the topic that I want to talk about first here, because James says that the Steelers still suck. No matter what you say about the Pittsburgh Steelers, they still suck, says James Frank. Well, Mr. James Frank, we need to talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers did suffer their first loss last week versus the Indianapolis Colts. However, they were still 3-0 going into that game. They were still a top 10 team in the NFL. And despite losing to the Indianapolis Colts, they're still a top 10 team. They're still a really, really good team. The Steelers have been playing good, if not great, defense the first 3 weeks of this NFL season. Last week, they flushed like a little bit, but it is what it is. You get an old, wily veteran quarterback off of the bench. You're not expecting him to play, and you are prepared for yin and yang, and it's very, 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 very hard. But in those first 3 weeks, the Pittsburgh Steelers defense held the Falcons, yes, the mighty Atlanta Falcons playing tonight, to 10 points. They held the Broncos to 3 points, and they held the Chargers to 10 points. Last week, they still only gave up 27 points to a loss. They do play the Cowboys this weekend and should win. So we got to ask the question, guys. They're 3-1 right now. Ravens are in second place at 2-2. The Browns and Bengals, who really cares about them right now? Let's just be honest. Terrible teams. But are the real front runners in the AFC North the Pittsburgh Steelers? Are they the true front runners? Are they the true ringleaders of the AFC North? And like I said, the Pittsburgh Steelers do play the Dallas Cowboys this weekend. They're probably going to win that game. We're going to be talking a lot about the Dallas Cowboys coming up here. But they are an injured, riddled team right now. Riddledly injured. Cannot stop the run, cannot rush, and the Steelers are doing really good at both right now. They're really rushing the ball right now. The following week, they play the Las Vegas Raiders. They play the Las Vegas Raiders. They are self-imploding. Devontae Adams wants out, and that's probably just going to collapse that team. Let's just be honest. Then they play the Jets on primetime. Why the Jets on primetime? Whoever made these primetime games are just absolutely ridiculous, because the Steelers play 3 of their next 4 games on primetime, but the Jets will jet on primetime like they always do. Then they play yet another primetime game versus the New York Football Giants. They're going to win that game as well. Their first really true test is coming up against the Washington Commanders, and they're going to play wax the floor with them, to be 100% honest. And then finally, they play the best team in the NFL, my words, not anybody else's, the Baltimore Ravens. This will be a true test for the Steelers coming up, and it might be their second loss of the season. Guys, the Pittsburgh Steelers are a really, really good team. I've been saying it since July. Since they signed Russ and they traded for Justin Fields, I've been saying this all along. They are going to get 11 wins this season. Hell, they might even get 12 wins this season. It doesn't matter who the quarterback is. The quarterback just has to not to suck. The defense will be great. Defense travels everywhere they go, and they play well in the playoffs. Quarterback play just not has to suck. And when I say they don't have to suck, it basically just has to be what Justin Fields is doing right now. And when you look at the offense, right now, they're averaging 190 yards passing yards per game. 190 yards passing. Doesn't sound like a whole lot. Oh, but guess what? That's better than the Colts. That's better than the Buffalo Bills. That's better than the Carolina Panthers. That's better than the Jacksonville Jaguars. Do I need to go on? I will. Better than the Dolphins. Sorry, Arthur Brown. Better than the Chargers. Better than the Titans. Better than the Bears. Better than the Browns. Better than the Patriots. And then better than the Ravens. Oh, there's still more. Better than the Cardinals. And they're better than the Saints. So to say that they can't pass and they can't do all this, I just listed 12 teams that they're better than have. They're also still averaging 130 yards rushing games per game. That is top 5 in the NFL. Top 6 in the NFL. My bad. And the defense is ranked 4th on top of that. Guys, the Pittsburgh Steelers are the real deal. I've been on many shows. I've seen many things. I've read many things. And even their own fan base, even the most diehard Pittsburgh Steelers fans out there, are dogging the Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, we suck. We're going to do this. Guys, have some faith in the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're going to win the North. Not only are they going to win the North, they're going to win a playoff game. They might win 2 playoff games. The Pittsburgh Steelers are the real deal. They are winning the AFC North. They are going to win a wild card playoff game. They are going to win a divisional playoff game. We are going to see the Pittsburgh Steelers in the AFC Championship game. Understand that, like it, and love it and hate it, do whatever you want, but that is going to happen. So, guys, let me ask this question. I've given you my thoughts. Are the Pittsburgh Steelers the real front runners of the AFC and the CAA North? Yes or no? Simple question. Yes or no? Are they the true front runners? And I have to say yes. I have to say yes that they are. They have to say yes. James Frank says they will fall. They will fall to who? To the Cowboys next week? Or this week, Sunday Night Football? No. They're going to fall to the Raiders? Nope. Are they going to beat the Jets? Yep. Are they going to beat the Giants? Yep. Are they going to beat the Commanders? Yep. Are they going to beat the Ravens in Pittsburgh? Yep. Guys, it would not shock me one bit, because I predicted them going 9-1 the first 10 games of the season. Right now, they're on pace to do that. Second half of the season sucked for them. It sucked when we thought the Browns were good. If not great. Many people had the Browns winning that division. Not so much anymore. The back half of the schedule was pretty tough when they played the Bengals, when everybody thought the Bengals were a Super Bowl bound team. Well, guess what? We're going to be talking about the Bengals and how they're done. Guys, the Steelers are the real deal. Defense travels, defense wins championships. All they need is average quarterback play. As long as the quarterback doesn't suck, they'll be okay. And James says, I care about my Browns. Listen, when I say I don't care about your Browns, that was wrong of me to say, James. As a man, it is hard for me to say, but I apologize. I apologize for talking bad about your Browns. So tomorrow, we'll lead the show with your Cleveland Browns. We will lead with your Browns. I don't know what we're going to talk about, but it is what it is. James says, nope. They are not the winners of the North. If the Pittsburgh Steelers are not the winner of the North, who is it? Is it the Ravens? Do the Bengals come back from the dead? Do the Browns trade for Trevor Lawrence? Curious. Laura says it's early. It's early, so slow it down, baby. It's early. But they are the favorites. They are the favorites. And I concur.